welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making one of the most comfort dinner dishes I think that you could possibly have. So if you have never had a vegan pasta carbonara, I swear it can taste just as creamy, just as eggy, just as, bacony, salty, delicious. You just need the right spices and the right ingredients, and today I will show you how to do everything. The thing you're going to need is some type of pasta. You can do any type of spaghetti or fettuccine or linguini, any kind of long noodle will work. I have this in my cupboard right now, so I'm just using whole wheat spaghetti. Then the key ingredient for the sauce is going to be silken tofu. This is like a firm silken tofu, but it's still super creamy. It's kind of like the only option we really have here in Mexico. And then for the bacon, I know that you can make tofu bacon if you just fry it, put a little bit of soy sauce and spices. But I have these left over in our fridge. There's only about one piece of this and maybe one of that. So I'm gonna actually use this as our vegan bacon, and I'm also gonna fry it up with a little bit of spices just to make it more bacony flavor. And then we just need some soy sauce for putting on the bacon. I'm gonna use a little bit of lemon juice, a little bit of coconut oil, and then of course, everything is always about spices. So we're gonna use a little bit of curcumin or turmeric. This is actually optional. It kind of just for giving it a yellow color, but you can omit this if you don't have it, so no worries. Then we're gonna do some garlic powder, or you can use fresh garlic. We're gonna do basil only because that's the only mixed herb that I have right now. So if you have anything else that you want to do instead of basil, that would be totally fine. And then just some pepper, some black salt. Again, you don't need this ingredient, but it is really, really good to make things have that eggy flavor. So if you love that egginess of pasta carbonara, then definitely get one of these. And of course, nutritional yeast gives it that nice cheesy flavor. So good. And it's super high in protein and B vitamins. So that's really, really cool. Okay, so there you have it. That's all you need. Let's start cooking. So the first thing you want to do is put your pot of water to boil for your pasta. I like adding a little bit of salt just so the water boils faster, but you don't need to do that. Then you want to heat up your pan with a little bit of oil. Since I'm using the sandwich meat, I'm just going to rip it up into little pieces and then basically, combine it there once the oil is hot. Then I'm going to add about a tablespoon of soy sauce, stir it up and let that cook. Next, you want to add in your pasta once the water is boiling. Then I'm going to add a little bit of garlic powder to the bacon, a little bit of my mixed herbs, or in this case, basil. And then just give that a nice stir. Make sure you're not breaking your pasta. You want it to eventually just soak in the water. And make sure your fake bacon is just getting nice and crispy. Next thing, you want to blend your tofu up. I just put mine in a small version there. Blend it for about a minute until you see it get all nice and creamy like this. Now your pasta should be nice and soft and all in the water. Your bacon is getting nice and crispy. Now you can add in your blended tofu. I also have another little trick I love doing for anything blended. Just add a little bit of water and then shake it up, and then you can dump that out, and voila, you have no more tofu left over. Now mix that all up. Make sure the bacon is nicely mixed in there. Add your lemon juice, your nutritional yeast, turmeric if you're using, and give that a nice stir. I'm adding in the black salt and regular pepper here. Make sure you stir that all in and then give it a little taste test. Add anything else that you think it might need. Next, you're gonna drain your pasta, but make sure you keep some of the water with you. And here I'm just adding in about half of it at a time. Now don't worry, it looks a little bit gross at first, but once you mix it all up, it looks so creamy and delicious. And I'm just gonna add the rest of it because it could be a little bit more watery. Okay, last step is you're gonna add your cooked pasta into it now. I didn't want to add the entire 350 grams, so I just started with about 3/4. I added the rest of it because I noticed that I did have a lot of extra sauce. Just mix it up and you're pretty much ready to go. It's all done. This is how it turned out. Looks so creamy and delicious and smells so, so good. Only took about 10 minutes for the spaghetti to cook and then 10 minutes for the sauce. So like a super easy 10-minute dinner because while you're waiting for the spaghetti, you're doing the sauce. So altogether 10 minutes. Yeah, really, really easy, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far in the video, I'd love for you to comment the word tofu below so I know you made it this far. And yeah, I hope you try this. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and please subscribe if you haven't yet, as it really supports my channel. And yeah, thanks so much guys for watching. We'll see you in the next video.